going on, people? We're back. It's episode 33.
Tough times.
Tough times. I was hoping you were going to say tough times after I said episode 33. You remind people what they're watching.
Oh, yeah, it's a special episode. 33, there's something to the threes and two of them, you know.
Yeah, Miz was a big mantra guy.
Yeah, big on the affirmations.
Whoa, we are not sponsored by them. We're going to have to spin that label.
Which one is this?
Damn, I was going to get some chasers from the fridge for this alcohol.
Do you need a chaser? Isn't that a demasculating question?
Yeah, right? I was like...
He's like, didn't know
Yes,
how to
I don't.
that.
You pass me that High West?
Yeah. Wait, what about the RR? That looks bougie.
The RR is cool, but it hits a lot harder.
Okay, yeah, we're not ready for that. It sounds Russian, Revanche.
Dude, it's actually a really cool bottle. It's got a glass nib in the top. That was actually an expensive bottle of whiskey.
Did you get gifted that? Or did you buy that?
I bought that, unfortunately.
Was I there when you bought that? I think
it would be a cool way. I should have just lied and said I got it gifted.
I know.
No?
Somebody gave you cognac.
Right,
cognac?
Yeah, right. It's like,
Cognac.
damn, what kind of friends does he have? You know, he's getting cognac as gifts.
No, you got to get wine to do that. You got to get wine that nobody knows. And it's like, oh, yeah, this is an expensive gift I got.
Man. It's a big shot.
Oh, wow, we're doing real shots. Jeez. He doesn't have it in those red cups anymore where you guys can't see it.
I don't want the big one.
You know? What do you mean you don't want the big one? What? I have gum in my mouth, but...
Oh, it sounded like you said something else in your mouth.
Good thing we have a good microphone.
Yeah.
Picks
I'm
up
sure
clarity.
everybody wants to hear you chewing throughout this whole episode, so that's perfect.
I keep it to the side, all right? Keep it
Dude,
to the
I
side.
actually really want a chaser, so I'm going to go get one.
All right. See, Ryan couldn't hang. He needed to get a...
Could totally hang.
He's going to get some Cherry Coke or Dr. Pepper. I hate to break it if you're a Dr. Pepper Cherry Coke fan, but it's just, I don't know, man. It tastes like Robitussin. It's not really a chaser. You know, you need another chaser for those type of liquids. Let's see what he chose. He's walking right now with the Dawn to walk.
You want one?
What is it? No, I cannot. I would need another chaser for that. Chaser.
For what?
Dr. Pepper or Cherry Coke.
You don't do either?
No, man, cherry. It tastes like cough syrup.
Huh?
Bro, are you kidding me? Either one of those, they both taste like cough syrup.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah. It tastes like that perp.
Oh, my God. The perp.
The perp. I think that's what they call it.
The perp?
The Robitussin? Yeah.
The Robitussin?
Yeah, right? Robitussin, isn't that?
Why are you saying it like Robitussin?
Oh, no, sorry, no.
What, do you rub it on your skin? It's not a topical ointment.
Cough syrup. What's the cough syrup that's also like a...
We talked about this on an earlier episode. I don't know if you remember. Remember, we looked this up.
Yeah, it's
what
a
is
drug.
scissor? Yeah, it's like...
Oh, scissor. Yes,
yeah, we
that's what
looked
I
this
meant.
up. Rappers are sipping it.
Yeah. What did I say? Perp.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you said the perp. They're sipping on the perp.
That doesn't sound
The perp is like, I thought
cool
it was perpetrator, you know? It's like, we got it. It's cool when cops are using the word perp, you know? They're like,
yeah.
we got a perp. There's 2 perps outside the store.
If you were a cop, would you wear a bulletproof vest?
Of course I would. I think you have to. That's like a requirement. I did a ride along with cops. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
30
it's
hours.
It's totally something you would do.
It was a cool time.
And some crazy stuff happened while you were on it, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can disclose.
I'm actually not allowed to talk about it.
It's pretty funny. I thought you would end up a lawyer.
That's what my mom always wanted.
Well, that's what I feel like at some point you said also. You were like...
I definitely could have been. I liked arguing with people.
Yeah, you were very argumentative.
Yeah, very argumentative. Get my point across. So you can't have either of these, huh?
Nah, it's all right. I don't need a chaser.
Nah, it's all right. He said, nah, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't need a chaser.
I just think it's so crazy that he's like, nope, I don't do the cherry.
Yeah, dude, it tastes literally like
Oh, you're one of those guys who use the word literally? You're like, man, I have to say literally here.
I gotta,
just to get my point across, literally.
Sometimes you have to, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I literally was thinking the same thing.
Should we do it? Should we kick it off?
All right. Well, I guess I'll choose my chaser because you gave me a choice here.
Yeah, you can
I'm going to go with the cough medicine chaser.
That's a thing. You need a chaser for a chaser.
That blew my mind. You said I need a chaser for the cherry. I mean, like, dude, the cherry, sometimes I'm thinking there's not enough cherry taste in there.
Oh, yeah, you love that.
I sip it, I'm like, man, where's the rest of that? You know,
It's
I
so
thought there was
crazy,
cherry
man.
Coke. You remember lemon Coke?
Yeah, I love lemon Coke. Twist.
Was it
Pepsi
lemon?
Twist.
Who did it first? Was it Pepsi or Coke that did the lemon first?
You know what? I
They
think
both
it was
did
neither. It was Sierra Mist or something. Remember Sierra Mist?
Sierra Mist is already a lemon lime. It's like the knockoff Sprite.
Right. They were lemon.
No, that's not
Yeah,
the same
they
thing
were,
at all.
dude.
That's a clear soda. They were already lemon lime.
Sure, but they
I'm
did
saying
it first.
like Coke lime and Coke lemon.
Okay, yeah.
And then Pepsi, Coke, or Pepsi, Lemon, and Pepsi.
I think Pepsi did it first.
Really?
I think the twist. I remember Pepsi twist.
I love those cans, man. You see those cans back in the day? It'd be like a little lemon.
I
I can't believe they did away with that one. You remember Pepsi Blue? That's back.
Oh yeah, that Alyssa loves that one. I
love
don't
that
like
one.
that.
I enjoy that.
It's also kind of like
I had it
fruity.
at a rest stop on a road trip one time with my family.
Blue Pepsi.
Yeah,
Blue?
my dad sent me into the store. He said, "Here's $5, grab a soda," and I came back. Back when soda was like $1 a bottle, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
Did you get to keep
crazy.
the change?
No,
Oh,
no,
alright.
he got that back. He was like,
Yeah.
you know, let me get that 4.
You could have got one over him.
Yeah, right. But anyway, I bring Pepsi Blue Black. Wow, I can't even talk right now. Pepsi Blue.
That's what it tastes like. It's just like
Yeah.
blue, black. Oh, what is
No,
this?
yeah, what is this? You know, it's a berry. But my dad was like, "That's disgusting."
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Yeah, no, he's like, "Why'd
I'm
you
with
get
him.
that?"
That's not. It was not good. See, the only flavored sodas I like is orange or normal. All right,
Yeah,
we're doing this.
You
Hold
know why
on.
people do that? You know the tap down.
No, why?
I heard because in Prohibition.
That's like I was pulling it
Yeah,
away.
right,
the
I
whole
was gonna
time.
slam dunk that
All
in
right,
your
wait.
shirt.
Let's do it over. Let's do it over.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I don't even know if that's the right way to do it.
Just so they can see that I could handle it.
They're gonna pull a knife out of your pocket, and stab me. I was like, "Oh my god, is he gonna have a heart attack? Are you having a heart attack right now?" Just got
that's
real
warm,
serious,
man.
you know. I was like, yeah, look at him hold his chest. He was like, "Ah."
Oh man. Wow, Ryan's got a record player in here. That's
I bought that at the auctions. I was battling with some ladies to buy that.
I mean,
I was gonna bow out at 10, and she was like, "I was gonna bow out at 10," and then I ended up getting it for 10. So
records are pretty expensive, I feel.
I don't buy records. Honestly, that thing's
Yeah,
gonna
what
be
do you-
sold. I'm gonna sell
Oh.
that. I mean, I did buy the Brando record, and I do have that 50 Cent record there, but I got that for free.
Remember when Chappelle he released a special on that?
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a limited run. I think people bought it.
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, of course. You're right. Of course they
They'll
did.
buy it right up. I have a Chappelle speaker sitting over there. You
Well,
know?
you're
What am I
also
gonna
wearing
say?
a Donda hat right now.
Hey, man, support the culture.
Oh, hey, I'm with you. I'm
You know?
with you.
I just like, Kanye.
It's just funny because it's like
I just like,
people who buy that have to justify the craziest ways. Like not the hat. The hat's cool, but your mask, with the zippered mask you have.
yeah, that's not mine, first of all. That's going to be for sale. I just
But it's
think
like people
it's
buy
a
that.
speculative buy. Yeah, I bought it because, like, here's the thing. Kanye dropped a line of merch back in, like, 2015, and I saw the stuff sitting on the websites, and I just didn't buy it. I was, like, mad that I didn't buy it.
Yeah, because you could have sold it.
Yeah, because, like, now it's worth, like, a lot of money. And I was just like, you know what? I'll shoot the dice on this hat and this weird-looking mask.
How much is it worth now? Do you know?
A little bit under what I paid.
Well, remember when you told me about the Gap? You're like, dude, the Gap is gonna blow up.
It
I
is
think
still
it still
kind of
is.
blown up. It's still holding firm in the stock market right now. The stocks are all down.
Yeah.
Gap is still like kind of firmly up. I'm doubled my money on Gap.
Does he still own?
He's in there for 9 more years.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got like a 10-year deal with him. Dude, he's actually partnered Balenciaga with
I heard.
Gap.
Yeah.
Bizarre. The most
Wait, with
bizarre
who?
thing I've ever. Balenciaga. It's like some designer brand.
Oh, it's a very big brand. It's
yeah,
like
they sell like $800 pairs of sneakers for $800. It's crazy.
Are they nice sneakers?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're
Not
like
nicer than like anything you're getting from Adidas or Nike. I mean, Nike's putting out better stuff. They've been doing sneakers longer. You know, Balenciaga came out. They're like, we should do sneakers too.
I think they do leathered goods, right? Like purses and wallets.
Clothing, all types of stuff. Designer
Yeah.
stuff.
Design, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to have that on your resume. If I was
course.
him, I'd be happy. But like, I
Yeah.
probably would never buy that.
No.
I mean, I feel pushing it with when I told you about getting a Movado watch.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, when you said
Movado.
I was like, ugh.
And then he's like, oh, I hate
Around you.
Movados. And then he shows me, he's like, I actually have 2 of them on hand right now.
Yeah, well, because like he was in the market for a Movado, and that's when the salesman hustle doesn't stop.
I
It's just
wasn't
like-
in the market.
He started talking Movados. I said maybe he wants one. I said I have 2.
I love it. I always get like the
I don't like
notifications.
Movados though. You can't really tell what time it is.
You can. I realize that.
Let's watch. I just hate items like that. You're just like, why? What are you wearing that for?
The newer ones, though, they started to change it up a little bit.
It looks like they figured it out.
They
were
heard
like,
your complaints,
Yeah, they
that's
were like,
why.
well, we kind of probably want to know what time it is when you wear a watch.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I think it's a fashion statement mostly, but
For the Movado?
No, yeah, with the Movado and most watches.
Honestly, I wouldn't buy a watch unless I had like a lot of money in the bank.
Yeah, like a
watch
really
that-
nice
yeah,
one.
like I wouldn't pay over $500 for a watch unless.
That's kind of my limit too. That's like at 5, I'm like, all right, I'm
And
really
like
pushing it.
And like I'm never really looking at 5 either. I'm
Yeah.
more so looking at 2.
Well,
2
you
and
want something
250
worth
is like
5 for 2.
Yeah,
That would
exactly.
be great.
I keep buying. Well, I like limited too. I bought a
Limited
watch.
what
that's
edition?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought a limited watch that's out of 100.
You love those, man.
Love it.
You love the countdowns.
And you know how much money it was?
How much?
It's 40,000 yen.
What?
Yeah,
40,000 yen is
Yeah.
how much?
it's 200 American dollars.
Oh, that's great.
I know. Makes me seem cool. I spent 40,000 yen.
What country is that currency?
Hong Kong, China.
Wow. So good conversion rate, I guess.
Pretty cool.
It's like India.
I felt like a gazillionaire. I was like, man, I should buy 2.
I feel like I should go to India and like make a run of like designer stuff.
Yeah.
You know, why not? Do you think I could probably resell it for so much more here? The conversion rate's not, it's amazing.
What do you mean?
Like you could get basically, let's say a pair of Jordans for, I don't know, probably way less than $150. You know?
I mean, but how much less?
Look, $1 equals
Regardless, you're gonna be
72
paying-
or something rupees over there.
Okay, like how many rupees is a pair of Jordans?
Well, that I don't know, but we'd have to find out. I'm pretty sure it'd be less.
Even then, I mean, you're paying taxes on, embargoes, bringing it in.
Oh, you have to?
Of course.
You
Come
can't
on,
sneak it.
what do you think, Uncle Sam's not going to get his cut?
Dude, it's crazy, man.
Dude, inflation is nuts right now.
Inflation on everything.
Everything.
Social
dude.
media, too.
Everything. YouTube.
Yeah,
They
1,000.
just got me.
Or no, 10,000.
10,000 subscribers is no longer the plaque. The new
No.
goal is now 100,000.
What's crazy is you had me believe in it for a while. That was
It
10.
was 10.
It was.
It was.
But like for a while, I just thought that was the thing.
I was like, cool, 10,000? That's so attainable. I said, I'll do that overnight.
yeah,
You
but
know?
it's been 100 for a while now, and I had no idea.
For a while now. Like how long? Like a year now, probably.
Yeah.
Which is probably just a year. Because
Yeah.
like last time I looked was probably about a year ago.
That's unfair, though, isn't it? That's like a
So
90,000. I don't even know percentage-wise what that increase
It is
but it's
insane.
ridiculous.
It's probably like 10,000.
10,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
What percent?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, here's the thing with
It's a
that.
shame, but I mean, hey, I'm in. I'm still gonna
Yeah,
figure
we're
it
in.
out, and I'm gonna get 100,000. And honestly,
You guys are gonna help
you know
us.
What? I like that. YouTube's
I like it
part of
too.
the generation where they're like, not everybody's gonna get an award here,
Yeah.
because they're like, you know what, this is getting too easy. We gotta jack this up.
I guess that's really what they
We
were
saw Ryan
thinking.
Resell and Misbah over here. Tough times. They did 365 subscribers in 1 year.
That's pretty amazing.
We're actually like right around our 1 year.
Really?
Yeah. January is when we kind of started these.
Wait, did we miss the 1 year full mark? We should have a special episode.
We should have, huh? This is it.
Yeah, we knew about it.
Oh.
What if it was actually? I feel like it was in March or something.
I don't think so, man. I think it was January.
Yeah, we started the new year hot, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and wait, what other things are inflated right now? What were you trying to? Were you the social media thing is inflated?
Nothing crazy.
Yes,
I just saw
but-
some people complaining on Facebook about some nonsense. Like, I don't know. I know stamps went up 16 cents.
Oh, that's pretty big for
It's
stamps.
significant for stamps.
They
you
usually
know?
do like 2
Dude,
cents
it's usually
at a
like 2 or
time.
3, and people are like having heart attacks. you know?
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 old people die every time the cent goes up.
Wait,
on a
how did
stamp.
you hear about it from somebody?
Somebody
Or
at the post office.
did they make it a big deal? Like, yep, went
He
up
was like,
16
man, it's some
cents.
bullshit. Yeah, it was like an old dude. He was like, man, it's some bullshit.
You know
He's
what's
like, I
nice?
should have bought more when I had the chance. That's what he said. When he had the chance, I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, he could have taken them home, man. Nobody would
I
have
saw somebody
known.
selling them on Facebook the other day.
Stamps.
Yeah.
People collect that though. People collect stamps.
I actually traded stamps with a guy from Iraq.
What?
Yeah.
I love how you say that. Like that's just a normal day in the life of Ryan.
Yeah.
Connecting with the Iraqis.
I met him on Facebook.
Okay.
He's a cool dude, and he just collects stamps.
You shipped it all the way there?
He said, send me stamps, and I'll send you the same amount back.
The same amount of stamps back?
Yeah. So I sent him 5 American stamps, and then I sent him 5 extra bonus stamps. I said, don't send me anything for these. I said, I just want you to have them, man.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he just wrote me a nice letter back. He was like, thank you, thank you.
What did you get? You got the
He
stamp?
sent me some like Iraqi stamps. It was pretty cool.
Wow. You still have it?
Yeah, they're somewhere in my room, yeah.
That's pretty nice. So wait,
It's cool, and I got like a friend from Iraq now.
you still talk to him?
Yeah, every now and then. I mean, not all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, how was your morning? You know. It's
Yeah, but it
crazy
is
over
pretty
there.
crazy. You know somebody in Iraq.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe if you do like a show there, like a.
Don't say I know him too well. You know. I don't want the government looking into me. You know.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you do like a USO tour, you do the shows over
Yeah.
there.
Do something for the troops.
Yeah. The Iraqi. I mean, I don't know if they let the Iraqi in though.
Yeah.
I think it's just for the troops.
It's like, hey man, we're done fighting. There's a comedy show tonight.
Oh man, that's probably what it's like. Who knows?
Did you know, like
Is
back in the day, there was actually, I don't know if this is true. I know in history class I learned that there was like
Who's
a
history
soccer
class?
game. I don't remember who,
Oh.
but there was a soccer game between like the Germans and like the Americans in the middle of a fight. In
What?
the middle of a war. It was like on Thanksgiving. They had like a soccer game, and then like the next day they went back to fighting.
So they paused for the game.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like some gladiator stuff. Have you seen that new Matt Damon movie
No.
where he's like, it's the gladiator? Dude, he looks so funny.
what is this?
He looks like Theo
What's it called?
Vaughn, dude.
Dude,
it's called.
he does look like Theo Vaughn, man. It's pretty funny.
But in that one, bro, he has like the tail and everything. It's called the Last Night or something like that.
I
or-
did see like I was.
It's on HBO.
I was thinking about watching it, but I don't
Ben
know.
Affleck is in it. He's the bad guy.
That doesn't enhance it, you know.
Well, I mean,
It's like Jesus. Like, all right, Ben Affleck, the guy who ruined Batman
oh, he did do Batman, huh?
horribly.
When did he do that?
I don't know, a few years ago.
I don't think I've ever seen it actually.
Yeah. Well, it's better off that you haven't.
Dude, I don't know if anybody can beat Christian Bale. I think
Well,
he's my favorite.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's his name? Michael Keaton, man. Keaton did. That's the black and yellow Batman.
See, I don't know if I've ever seen that actually. So maybe I can't judge.
He was cool. I mean, like, honestly though, Christian Bale though, dude, like they got this new one coming out. You see that, Robert Patterson?
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I'm not even like really that interested in it. I mean, like, I'm interested, but like, I'm just like,
You know what was a preview of I think how he's gonna do in that movie? Tenet. He was in Tenet,
That's right. I haven't seen Tenet.
and
in a
then that's a
while.
Christopher Nolan movie, right? Who's
Yeah,
the
but like
same-
Christopher Nolan's not doing Batman again.
Oh, it's a different director.
Of course.
Who is it? Who's the director?
I don't know.
Dude, you know what's crazy? M. Night Shyamalan. Like, I didn't really like watch his stuff until recently. Like that much of it.
He's from Philly.
I know. I watched The Servant. That's how I know. Have you watched that yet?
What's a servant?
It's his show on Apple TV.
He's got a show.
Yeah, it's good. It's a scary show, and it's based in Philly, dude. You know the guy who's Ron Weasley?
Yeah.
He's in it.
Wow. Okay.
He plays a crazy character too. It's interesting.
Wow.
And it's just one of
M.
those.
Night.
Yeah, it's a creepy, scary type show. You know what I don't like that they're doing now though? They're releasing like weekly episodes.
Dude, I just finished Ozark.
Oh, me too.
Kinda. Right?
You didn't get to the end?
Well, no, I got to the end, but like, there's another.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
Yeah.
like that. That's such a money grab on
yeah.
like trying to be the best show of the year. You know, they're like.
Should
all
I
right,
tell you
we're
my
gonna be
thoughts
most
on what I
streamed
think's going to
here.
happen?
I don't know.
I think you already-
You might ruin it for people. We'll talk about it
Okay,
after.
all right.
Yeah.
Because I have a prediction.
Some people might be still trailing along.
True. All right. We'll wait for another episode or two.
Yeah.
But it is, dude. Servant was even worse because their new season is like you watch one episode a week,
Did you
like
see his
old
movie
TV.
Old?
Who?
Shyamalan's movie Old, where the people are on the beach.
No.
Oh, dude, you gotta check that out.
See, like
People say don't see that, but that was pretty wild.
you know what's interesting? I think I like shows more than movies.
Well, shows, yeah, they last a little longer. You get
Like
more out
movies
of it.
now, I don't even. I'm like,
I just started
it's-
another season of Big Brother.
That's endless. That never.
It's a
ends.
show I feel like I've never seen too. I was like, man, I've never seen this season.
Yeah, because there's like 30 of them.
It's an earlier season. It's like season 4 or something. But
It's like The
just
Simpsons.
Yeah,
They're still going.
yeah. I don't like The Simpsons anymore.
Yeah.
I can't sit down and watch an episode and be like, that was enjoyable.
Is it same people who do the voices and stuff still?
I don't know.
That'd be impressive if
I
it
think
was.
most of them are, but Apu. I think we talked about this on an earlier episode, but Apu got swapped.
Apu for sure got swapped. Yeah.
Dude, you see? How about Peter
Akash is
Dinklage?
special? Huh?
I want to talk about Peter Dinklage for a minute. You know this guy?
I don't know who that is.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yes.
All right, he's the dwarf in
Oh, yeah.
Game of Thrones.
He was in I Care a Lot, that new movie on Netflix.
Okay, so you're familiar with the guy, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. He just came out publicly and said he's furious with Disney for making Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Why?
Because he's like, all right, you guys try to be progressive on one end, but you still are like, because like Snow White is Latino or something,
Right.
which is like that's cool. But anyway, the dwarfs though, he was like, it's such a backwards story because like the dwarfs are still being like oppressed here. He's like, you're telling a story about 7 dwarfs living in a cave together. And like I feel him on one aspect of that, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, you just came off a show, Game of Thrones, 8 seasons long. Your whole character was like being a dwarf, and they were making fun of a dwarf like
the whole time.
The whole time. It was like the whole time.
Yeah, if that's fake, then this one could be fake.
Yeah,
too.
and
It's
not even
more.
that. Well, not even that. It's just like, okay, well, wait a minute. Now, if you stop talking about it, then it's just like, I don't know. It's just like it's bizarre because it's like, okay, what about the show about little people on TLC? You ever see that?
Right.
It's just
I've
like,
never seen it, but yeah.
oh yeah, I mean, it's like, well, they have a show because they're little, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, so it's like, I mean, it's just like,
well, you would think
couldn't that be offensive too? I mean,
well, wouldn't you think that he would?
people
be
are tuning in
happy?
just to watch that. If they were normal people. Why would people still tune in for that?
Well, I would be happy because like I'd get to play in it probably.
That's another thing. That's another part that I'm thinking about. So now that he's complaining about it, Disney's thinking about not doing the movie now, right? So guess what?
He's gonna.
There's
play.
7 dwarfs out of a job now.
Oh yeah.
Out of fame. They
This
were going to have
could've been their
fame. They were gonna
career
be-
maker.
Dude, this could have been their career maker. They could have went on to be famous and huge.
Yeah.
You know? Going world tours, talking to people, spreading whatever they were going to talk about. I mean, it's just like...
It is pretty
like-
crazy.
Like, it's almost like bitter from a standpoint because it's like, yo, man, this movie's meant... I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Granted,
I don't
yeah,
really know the movie, but
I haven't seen Snow White since I was like 5. But like...
the animated
Is it
version.
is it depicting bad to the dwarfs? You know, are they depicted badly or poorly? I mean,
But
like, I
dude-
don't know. But I mean, it's just like it's a movie, and it's just like, yo, let these dwarfs make some money. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like I just like don't think it's just. I don't think it's like. I think ignoring it is more so offensive than not
Right.
talking about it. Still,
And Disney,
it almost brings more awareness if they continue to do it. Almost.
of course, and Disney also is known for having wild stuff technically from back in the day, which it was just
Which they
that
get a
time.
pass.
They get a pass.
It seems like they get a pass.
They do, and every time they also put a disclaimer now at the beginning of movies.
And they don't wipe a lot of them. I mean, they got rid of a lot of stuff from.
They did.
They did.
They did. But the stuff that's left, they put a disclaimer and say, hey, we know
Yeah.
this was wrong but at the time, but just keep this in mind as you're watching it, whatever, something like that.
I just think it's wrong to fully erase stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
like-
'cause,
it's like,
dude-
it's like, dude, it's like, well, what the fuck? Like,
Because you said 7 dwarves are out of a job. Think like the 300 people that worked on the set of that movie, and now
oh yeah,
that's gone.
Yeah,
That's even worse. You're
Yeah.
like, geez, like people who have Netflix specials who can just kind of get pulled off. That's scary.
it's just a shame because, like, I do imagine that there were 7 dwarfs involved with that movie, and they were literally probably having the time of their lives, telling their family, like, "Hey, I just caught the greatest role ever."
It's such a letdown, dude. That's probably like that's one of those things where it's like, oh man, like your family takes you seriously now because you're an actor. It's like a Kevin Hart moment.
Yeah.
He's like, I booked this show, and then
It's just
like
like one
oh,
person
no, I
speaking
didn't.
up for all of them. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, like, I get it, like, if he's offended, but like, it's like, dude, like, I don't know, you
Well,
can't
what's
be the voice
pulse?
of everyone.
Are people saying he's really offended? Because you know how some people are like, well, he could be doing it for just the
Dude,
play.
it could be just publicity.
Yeah.
You know? He's like, I'm fading away a little bit off my Game of Thrones buzz. Now let me jump back in the limelight.
But that's what's weird is he did great, and I care a lot.
yeah.
Like that movie did.
I
was
didn't
the
see
pre-
that, but
He's like one of the main
yeah.
villains or whatever in that.
Is there
it
ever a
was
dwarf
Netflix.
joke in the movie at all?
No.
Because I'm curious, because, you know, like, I mean, if there's like a short joke or some sort of dwarf
Well,
joke,
maybe.
it's like, dude, why is he not offended about that, too?
That's the weird thing.
You know? It's just like,
You can't judge one movie.
Yeah, you can't
and
just,
you
yeah.
cannot the other one. You know,
Yeah.
especially Game of Thrones. It's so far back,
Dude, Game of Thrones literally would rip him, man. They were
Yeah.
destroying him in that, man. I'm
They
just
wouldn't
like,
take
that's
it
why I was
down or-
confused. I mean, like, personally, I was like, man, I don't really care about any of this, really. I mean, like, I do feel like if somebody's offended, yeah, they should pull it. But, like, I mean, like, well, let's look at all of it now. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to be the devil's advocate here and just look at the whole situation. You know, it's like other people are probably pissed off that something's happening here.
dude. All 7 of the dwarves should get to vote on it
Dude,
because that's an uneven vote.
I think that I was seeing some funny comments. It was like, I think
4 out
Peter
of 7.
Dinklage should play Grumpy. That was the funniest. Dude, that's the funniest one I saw, man. I was cracking up when I read that.
That's so.
This is
funny.
read on Yahoo. I'm sure that
On
comments.
Yahoo.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure
read
that
Yahoo.
Dude, I used to be heavy in the comments on Yahoo until they banned me from the comments. I'm not like allowed
They
to.
banned
I'm
you?
not allowed to comment anymore.
How? What did you get?
I
Flagged?
got flagged too many times. They come at
What
the
did you
writers.
say?
Yeah, it's just like I'd say nonsense. Like, I don't know. Dude, I'd say some outlandish things on Yahoo, man. Like I would just be like sitting there one night and like, I think it was like an article about how Mac Miller died, and I was just like, damn, they took Mac Miller from us but left Demi Lovato. It was just like something like that, and just like it would get like 1,000 likes, right? And then like, because you can get likes and you get popular votes, and like I was
Go
at the
viral.
top. Yeah, I had top comment like a few times, and like
Were they negative comments?
yeah. Dude, oh my god.
I love how for a while you were like, oh, this is just about the comments there.
Dude,
This
I
is the
just learned about
volume.
something the other day. It was Mountain Dew back in like 2006 did a competition that was like name our next soda.
Oh.
So it was like whatever was the most requested name on their website would be picked as their top soda. So
That's a
hackers,
good idea.
yeah, well, not really, because
Yeah,
hackers got a
hold.
hold of that, and you know what name became like the number one soda?
Oh.
It was like Hitler's Brew or something like that. Yeah, it was like something like that.
Wait, they didn't do it, right?
No, they eventually came out and said like, all right, the internet has won.
Really?
Yeah, they just like admitted defeat.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
it's
have to. What are you going to do at that point?
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't name the soda that. You know?
Well, here's the thing: is you would have skipped over the first one, right? And you would have gone with whatever the second
the
one
next,
was.
like 10 were all like that. It was like,
Oh yeah.
jizz.
So if people did, if they went with a normal one, everyone would know they did that.
Yeah,
They would get exposed. So it was a good move.
it was.
That's the only thing you can do at
Good
that point.
PR.
Yeah. It's like they still got. I mean, I think they're still alive, right? Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, they
They're-
come out with new flavors all the time.
They've got like
No,
energy drinks
yeah.
now.
Yeah, man, it's sad that I just associate Mountain Dew with like a certain type of white people. You know,
Mountain Dew, yeah.
it's just like, you know,
I used to drink some Mountain Dew, but like it's not my first choice whatsoever.
no, me either.
It's like Coke for sure, Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Yeah,
And Mountain Dew is like clear. It's different.
I don't like the taste of Mountain Dew at all.
It's better than Sprite, I think.
Every now and then I try their new flavors. It is a little better. I don't know. I like Sprite, man.
Sprite's good, yeah. It's light though. It's like a light lemony ginger ale thing.
Yeah, we're like full circle here. We're talking soda again.
I know.
Soda's trash.
It
I don't
doesn't
drink
say
soda.
the time on there. How far are we?
We're at 27 minutes.
Where do you see that?
At the top there.
Oh, I'm so blind, man.
Yeah, it's a
Wow,
shame.
this
You
is
got
a long
glasses on too.
episode.
You should talk to your doctor.
Yeah, I know. I actually have new glasses. I don't wear them though.
There's actually been a really long commercial for vision.
Zenny Optical.
Yeah.
Use the code RR10
Oh man.
and Ms15 to get 25% off. What if we split discount codes on our sponsorships? You have to plug both our names in. All right, everybody. Should we wrap it up?
Let's do it.
Let's make sure to rate, review, subscribe wherever you're at, Apple, Spotify, and make sure to drop a comment. Show us some love.
Drop a comment. Share it.
Yeah, it's been
Tell
a
your
tough
friends
time.
while you're sitting there.
Yeah, do
Wherever
it.
you're sitting.
You're having a tough time. Someone else is having a tough time too. Let
Yep.
them know.
Also tune in to Tough Times 2.
Tough times.
Another episode coming out soon.
2.
Not sure who the next guest is, but we'll find out shortly.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Go ahead. You got it. Good girl.